I will be demonstrating shaving, executing the 14 shaving movements in sequence. What is shaving? Shaving is removing visible facial hair without causing irritation to the skin. I will prepare my client. We have all of our supplies here. Before I start, we have the blade and razor. This is a changeable blade razor. It's a changeable blade because the blade is changeable and disposable. Just slide it out and change the blade. There are two types of razors. This is the changeable blade, and also there's a conventional style. Conventional style razor does not have a blade that you can change out. Okay, there's also 11 parts to the razor. It's important to know your tools. Here is the handle, the tang, shank, blade, heel, point, edge, the head, the back, the shoulder, and also the pivot. Those are the parts to the razor. To properly hold the razor, I'm going to put my pinky in the tang, 3 fingers on the back, and thumb in the shank, like such. The handle coming between my pinky and ring finger. There are 3 holding positions that will be used on the shave. This is the freehand position, shaving downward. The reverse freehand, where I will transition my hand forward and shave upward. And then there is the backhand position. Straighten the razor out. Place the index finger on the shank, 3 fingers on the handle, and shave away from yourself. There is also a reverse freehand stroke, which is used on the left side of the neck during the neck shave. Those are the 4 holding positions, 3 which are going to be used on the shave. We have a processing cap here that will be used to cover the headrest. I also have 2 towels, one for the chest towel and one for the steam towel. I also have a lather pad, and of course I will need shaving cream. Those are the items that I'm going to be using today, along with our disinfectant solution, the barbicide. This is used to disinfect your tools and implements. So let's get started. So now I have the client draped. I'm going to raise and adjust the headrest, and I'm going to cover it. The headrest should be about shoulder height, so when you recline the chair, the head will lay back onto the headrest. I will now raise the chair using the foot pump below. You want to use half pumps to raise the chair using the foot pump. Now I will raise the chair using half pumps with the foot pedal. To lower the chair, push foot pedal all the way down, and I'm going to turn the chair to a 45-degree angle. Because I am right-handed, so at a 45-degree angle, my client's feet will be to my dominant side, head to my non-dominant side. Now I'm going to recline the chair. There is a handle here on the side of the chair, which I'm going to push forward and hold the back of the chair at the same time and lay the client back. Now, our client is now in the reclined position. I want to raise the chair some more. Correct working height is to have the head about waist height. I will work from the sink to the top of the client's head. Now the client has been reclined, I'm going to wash and dry hands. Take the chest towel and I am going to open it lengthwise. I'm going to lay it diagonally across the client's chest, like such. I will tuck towel in the right side of the shirt collar. Grab the opposite end, bring it across, tuck it into the left shirt collar. This protects the client's clothing from the shaving cream and wet towels. Notice there's a nice clean line across the chest. And this is our chest towel. Now place the lather pad in the center under the chest towel. The lather pad will be used to wipe excess lather on after each shaving stroke. This complete setup is also called a linen setup. For safety purposes, I'm going to lock our chair, take the foot pump pedal, pull it straight up, and that locks the chair. Now in preparation, I'm going to sanitize our razor. First, rinse it. Place razor in our disinfectant solution to disinfect it. Now I will prepare the steam towel. To prepare the steam towel, hold the towel lengthwise. Fold it in half lengthwise. Now you want to fold it in half like such. In half again, or in thirds. Then I'm going to wrap the towel around the nozzle of the faucet to saturate it with the hot water from the inside out. This is going to give an even temperature and saturation to the steam towel throughout. There are not cold spots. I'm going to apply the steam towel. The purpose of the steam towel is going to relax our client, soften the cuticle layer of the hair, and open the pores. I'm going to stand at our 12 o'clock position behind our client. I will bring my hands around and not reach over the client's face as executing barber's etiquette. As I open the towel, I'm going to test it on the inside of my wrists. The reason for testing it is to make sure that it's not too hot. Now you may say, how will you know it's not too hot? Because knowing the average body temperature is 98.6 degrees indicates if it's too hot for me, it's probably too hot for the client. So I'm going to start bringing in at the bottom of the neck. Okay, fold it down right under the nose. Do not let your ends go and just crisscross right over the face, leaving the nose exposed so your client can breathe. While the client is relaxing, I'm going to finish preparing the razor. I will take it out of the disinfectant solution and rinse it. I am going to store it in the dry sanitizer. I am using the drawer as a dry sanitizer. A dry sanitizer is only an airtight container that is used to store disinfected tools and implements until ready for use. It's important to know the dry sanitizer does not sanitize tools, but it's used to store disinfectant tools and implements until ready for use. I am now going to remove the steam towel. I want to roll it down the face, removing any dirt and debris from the face. As I roll it down, make sure it's not flopping all over the side of the client's face, neck, and ears. Remove it by bringing it into one hand, folding it, and bring it around the client's head. I'm going to store the towel on the side of the sink, and I will apply the first coating of shaving cream. To apply the shaving cream, you want to apply it using the cushions of your fingertips of your dominant hand, leaving your non-dominant hand dry so that you can rotate the client's head as needed. I'm going to rotate the client's head towards me and start on the left side at the lower neck and use upward rotary movements so that I can stand the hair in an upright position. So the purpose of our lather is to create a smooth surface for the razor to glide over, help stand the hair in an upright position, and to cleanse the skin. Now as I rub the lather over the face, what I'm feeling for is that the hair is soft and ready to begin our shave. And if not, I'm going to apply another steam towel or steam the face as many times as needed until the hair is soft and ready for the shave. So for the sake of our mock demonstration, we're going to say the hair is ready to shave. So now we remove our razor from our dry sanitizer and using the freehand stroke with my pinky in the tang, 3 hands on the back, thumb in the shank, and standing at the 9 o'clock position. Looking at the client, I am going to position my body so my feet are pointing towards the client's head. I will execute movement 1. shave down toward me from the right sideburn, down toward the jawline and angle of the mouth. The razor should be held at a 30-degree angle, standing at 9 o'clock. Movement 2 is a backhand, where my index finger is in the shank, 3 fingers on the handle, and I'm going to shave away from me from the angle of the mouth to the point of the chin. From the 9 o'clock position, Movement 3 is a freehand. I'm going to rotate the head towards me just a little bit and shave from the center of the lip, right side of the mustache, to the corner of the mouth. At the 9 o'clock position, Movement 4 freehand. Rotate the head just a little away from me. Notice I'm using my non-dominant hand at the crown to rotate the client's head. I'm going to shave from the jawbone down toward me to the grain chain. This is called the grain change because this is where the hair's growth pattern normally changes directions. Okay, now for movement 5, we're going to move around to the 12 o'clock position. And with the reverse freehand, we're going to shave the right side lower neck up to the grain change. This is done by using the non-dominant hand to reach around the client's head to stretch the skin from the lower neck. One thing I think is important to point out is that for movements 1 through 4, I stayed at the 9 o'clock position and did not move my feet. On movement 5 is the first time I moved to the 12 o'clock position. Movement 6 from the 9 o'clock position, using a backhand stroke. Shave from the center of the lip mustache to corner of the mouth left side. Movement 7 from the 12 o'clock position, using a backhand stroke. Rotate the head as far right as you can get it to create a flat surface. Shave from the left sideburn to the jawbone and angle of the mouth. Movement 8 from the 9 o'clock position, using a freehand stroke. Rotate the head toward you and shave from the angle for mouth to the point of the chin. Movement 9 also from the 9 o'clock position, using a backhand stroke. Shave from the jawline down to the grain change. For movement 10, we're going to move to the 12 o'clock position. Using the reverse freehand stroke, pull the skin tight with your non-dominant hand and shave away from our fingers on the left side lower neck up to the grain change. Movement 11. From the 9 o'clock position, using a freehand stroke, we are going to shave left to right across the chin. I'm going to stretch the skin and up in like a smiley face motion. Movement 12 is optional freehand or backhand. I'm going to stretch the skin and shave downward from under the chin to the Adam's apple. If I were to use a freehand stroke, it would look like this. Movement 13 is a reverse freehand at the 12 o'clock position, shave from lower neck to the Adam's apple. I'm going to stretch the skin over to one side. As you can see, the shaving cream is on the Adam's apple. I don't want to shave directly over the Adam's apple, so I'm going to stretch that skin over and shave from the lower neck up to right over the Adam's apple. Turn it to the other side. I'm going reach around, stretch that skin, and shave with the reverse freehand stroke, upward towards the grain change. Movement 14 will be a reverse freehand at the 12 o'clock position. I'm going to cup the chin and pull downward. This is called the cleft area, using the reverse freehand. I'm going to shave beneath the lower lip. That is the 14 movements in sequence. Just to recap, standing at our 9 o'clock position, movement 1, freehand, was from the sideburn to the jawbone, angle of the mouth. Number 2, backhand from our angle of the mouth to the point of the chin. 3 was the right mustache, center of the lip to the corner of the mouth. 4 was freehand from the jawbone to the grain change, and then I moved to the 12 o'clock position. Number 5, reverse freehand from right side lower neck up to the grain change. Six, backhand 9 o'clock position, left mustache center the lip to the corner of the mouth. Number 7, backhand 12 o'clock position, from the left sideburn, backhand to the jawbone angle of the mouth. 8, freehand from the left side angle of the mouth to the point of the chin. 9 was our backhand left side at 9 o'clock, from the jawbone to the grain change. 10 was freehand left side at the 12 o'clock position, from the lower neck up to the grain change. Reverse freehand. 11 was our left to right across the chin freehand from the 9 o'clock position. 12 was optional from under the chin to the grain change backhand or freehand. 13 was our lower neck. Reverse freehand up to the grain change. We made that a two-part movement by stretching the skin over so we don't shave over the Adam's apple. And then 14 was our cleft area beneath lower lip. Reverse freehand, standing at the 12 o'clock position. So that was our 14 movements in sequence. Now at this time, I am going to rinse our razor and prepare for our second shave. I'm going to put razor in the wet sanitizer. I am going to prepare the steam towel. I am going to squeeze the majority of the water out. Leave the steam in by keeping it rolled up until you reach position. Back to our 12 o'clock position. We're going to reach around the client, barely open our towel to test it. Okay, bring it in at the bottom of the neck, right under the nose, and fold it over leaving the nose exposed. Preparing to remove the steam towel. This is going to take off any excess shaving cream, loose hair, or loose hair particles that's left on the skin. Fold it into one hand. I'm going to place it on the side of our sink. Okay, now for the second shave, or a close shave. Let the water drip just a little bit. We're going to take our razor out the wet sanitizer and rinse it. And for this, I'm going to leave my thumb dry. Rub just the fingertips. Now I will rub my hand over the client's face, and I'm feeling for any dry or rough patches, and I only use my fingertips. So now my palm is dry. I can rotate the client's head like such, and now I can stretch the skin because my thumb is dry. So I'm going to feel for rough patches as soon as I feel it. I'm going to shave it. And for the second shave, or the close shave, there's no sequence. You can use any of the 3 shaving positions. Now that I have completed the second shave, I'm going to rinse and place my razor in the wet sanitizer for now. I am going to apply stringent or toner over the client's face, and then use a lukewarm or tepid towel to close the pores. The tepid towel will be applied in the same manner from the 12 o'clock position and reach around the client's head, not over his face. Barber's etiquette. Let your client know a cold towel, so that doesn't shock them and apply. Still leave the nose exposed. Now a couple of pointers. During this towel application, I am going to remove our lather pad. Discard that in the trash can. Next, I will rinse the razor and discard the blade in the sharps container box. Okay, couple of pointers while you're shaving. If your client falls asleep, you do not want your client to sleep during the shave. That is a safety issue. If they do fall asleep and you hear them kind of snoring or breathing heavy, take your hand and gently push on their chest a little or shoulder just to bring them back conscious. If they were to fall asleep and are dreaming, they may jump up into your blade while you're shaving and create a bad situation. Alright, so now I want to remove the cool towel. And at this time, if your state recommends or requires, you can use the hand towel or apply a talc powder to the face. I am now going to remove the chest towel. I will now bring the client up. I am going to let him know I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to push our handle forward and raise the chair to the upright position. I'm going to lower the chair. Remove the headrest cover. The shave demonstration is now complete. This is when you would now go into the neck shave using the reverse backhand on the left side of the neck. Thank you for watching.